My high school, an all-girls Catholic high school, was established in 1911. St. Berkman's College, the Catholic college in the town of Changanasheri, was established in 1922. The Changanasheri diocese alone has 267 churches. Many of these churches have parochial schools attached to them. Most, if not all, Catholic homes will have a picture of the Sacred Heart of Jesus in the most central part of the house, often right at the entry. Novenas to Mary, Mother of Perpetual Help, Saint Joseph, Saint Jude, Saint Anthony, etc. are popular in different churches. The Kerala Christian wedding ceremonies are rich in symbolism. Kerala Christians have blended several Hindu rituals into the Christian ceremonies. In addition to exchanging rings according to the Western tradition, there are ceremonies like Thalikatte or tying the minnu and Mantragodi, imbibing some of the local Hindu customs. Here, the priest is blessing the rings and the Mantragodi. The thali or the minnu is a little pendant on a special thread that the groom ties around the neck of the bride. The Christian thali has a cross on it. That's the Mantragodi. The couple making the vows on the Holy Bible. Another couple making the promise hand in hand. The groom tying the thali around the neck of the bride. Exchanging of rings. The Mantragodi or the wedding sari is a gift that the groom gives to the bride. It comes from the local Hindu custom of Pudava Kudukkal. The groom puts the sari on the bride. The bridesmaid takes it from the head and folds it and puts it on the arm of the bride. Another influence of the local traditions and customs, many churches use the traditional oil lamp or nilavilakku. But you can see that there is a cross at the top of the lamp, illustrating the blending of the Christian and Hindu symbols. I was motivated to do this video when one of my colleagues, a professor at the University of Texas, and I were discussing student recruitment process and how talent can be identified for children from rural towns. I told that the Catholic nuns do a good job of that in my hometown, and he asked me, Catholic nuns in India? And he was shocked when I told him that there are 25 million Christians in India. This is Sister Bosco, who was a big influence in my childhood education. And this is my aunt, Sister Annis, my dad's sister. Sister Bosco was the principal in my lower primary school. This is my 10th grade class picture. This is the school headmistress, Sister Michael, equivalent to the principal. This is the homeroom teacher, Sister Sienna. And these are the other teachers. Many of the teachers in the convent school I attended are nuns, but not all. I am right here. India's first indigenous saint, that means somebody who was born in India, Saint Alphonsa, was pronounced a saint by the Pope on October 12, 2008. She was a Catholic nun who lived during 1910 to 1946. Her short life was marked by a lot of suffering due to poor health as well as other difficulties. But several miracles happened in her name, and the faithful asked for her mediation for their most difficult problems, especially those related to crippled legs. The process of her sainthood started in 1953. Pope John Paul II declared her venerable in 1985. Her beatification started in 1986 by Pope John Paul II. Many of the miraculous cures involved straightening of clubbed feet, which Saint Alphonsa herself had lived with. Pope Benedict XVI declared her as saint in St. Peter's Square on 12 October 2008. India and Kerala celebrated big time when the Pope made the announcement. There was simultaneous ringing of bells in all Catholic churches in Kerala at the time of the announcement. Several ceremonies and celebrations presided by political figures were conducted. The former President of India, Abdul Kalam, who happens to be Muslim, mentioned in one of those ceremonies, "Blessed is the land where Sister Alphonsa walked with us." And he read a brief poem he wrote in honor of the saint. If you go to Kudamalur near Kottayam in Kerala, you can visit the childhood home of Saint Alphonsa. Saint Alphonsa's birth home has been converted into a place for pilgrims and tourists. Now you are watching some of the murals and portraits on the walls of the observation area around Saint Alphonsa's birth home. She was a Clarist nun, and this picture shows the mother provincials of the Clarist sisters. One may notice that some of these provinces of the nuns were started in 1910. This mural is showing Saint Alphonsa's dad accompanying her to the convent from their home. This is the church of Kudamalur near Kottayam in central Kerala. This was the home parish of Saint Alphonsa. The land where the church is sitting was apparently donated to the Catholic Church by a prominent Hindu family in the neighborhood. Even now, the annual fair in the church has a ceremonial part that recognizes the Hindu donors. Now you are looking at Rosary Park near Cochin in Kerala, part of the Vallarpadam Church in Cochin. The church honors Mother Mary. The picture in the church of Mother Mary with infant Jesus in her arms is believed to have been brought by the Portuguese to India. When the original church was destroyed in a flood, the Maharaja, means the king, of Cochin put efforts and spent a lot of money to retrieve the picture. The Rosary Park contains 20 stations like this one, corresponding to each mystery of the Rosary. This is the station corresponding to the Joyful Mystery, the first one. You can find the inscription, the Annunciation, and in Malayalam it is Mangalavartha. This is the Visitation, and the Malayalam writing says, Mariam Elizabethine Sandarshikinu. So Mary is visiting Elizabeth. This station is depicting the birth of Jesus, and the Malayalam it says Ishoyude Jananam. Isho is Jesus. In Malayalam we would say either Isho or Yeshu. If you go to the following website, you can find a PBS video from a Minnesota abbey on early scripture books found in Kerala in India. This is my aunt and uncle with their daughter, Sister Josme, my first cousin, the day she became a nun. Uncle Joseph is my dad's brother. Father Louis Roach, a Catholic priest with nuns from the Karivattam convent. Kerala is known for its high level of religious tolerance. Hindus, Muslims, and Christians live in peace and harmony in the state. The United States has 15 Christians per square kilometers. India has 7.5. US has 7 Catholics per square kilometers. India has 5. Texas has 10 Catholics per square kilometer. Kerala has 140 Catholics per square kilometer. This might sound unrealistic to you until you start thinking that the density of population in India is very high and there are about 247 Hindus per square kilometers in India. Kerala, home of lush green coconut trees, green rice or paddy fields, rubber plantations, backwaters or inland lakes, and houseboats, brags among many things its Christian heritage dating back to the 1st century and an apostle of Jesus Christ. We also brag about our religious harmony and the peaceful coexistence of Hindus, Christians, and Muslims.